Hi everyone, my name is Adamlari Ogunleke, and I remembered the very first time I had to record a video and put it on YouTube. I was making a promise, talking about a problem and the solution I and some of my team members were working on at the time. But really, I made that video in response to an opportunity that I was responding to at the time, and I think it's been quite some time since that time. Um, I've made other video entries that I didn't get to upload to YouTube, where it was also in response to opportunities, funding opportunities for my startup, Engineeum, and yeah, I'm happy to share with you guys that we didn't make the cut, and it's just one of those things. So I took it upon myself as a hobby and as someone who is building in the face of every other person to document what the experience has been thus far. I think so far we've applied to about 10 different opportunities this year alone, and it's always been a no, because one of those things opportunity providers are looking forward to is the traction. I mean, in this part of the world, you are told to bring traction, but how about Jeff Bezos says in an interview that one of the things that make America is that you can have a business idea and get up to $50 million in funding for just an idea. And it just shows the stark difference between that climb and the climb that we are in. But really, what can anybody do? This is our own climb, and it's just one of those things. But interestingly, I found that even though the funding opportunities have come and gone and we didn't make the cuts, I'm still very much interested in the product that we are building, because I have interacted with our potential users, and we've seen that this is actually a product that solves a real life problem, that solves problems for our potential users, the individual users, the enterprise users, and it's been very interesting. It's been very painful building the way that we are building right now, but one of those things that has kept me going is the fact that I've got a couple of team members that are very, very enthusiastic about our products, and I've learned a great deal from some of my past failures with two startups that I was working on some years back, and I've realized so far that your employees, your staffs are your very first customers. So it gives me that courage to keep pushing, knowing fully well that I've got a couple of 7 to 8 team members who see that this is a very good product and they are very happy to build. And some of our early testings with users are sure that, oh, this is good, you can do it this way, you can improve here, you can improve there, and it's just been so very nice. And I'm a person of faith, and time and again it keeps coming to me that, bro, according to God has said in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 14, that I know that whatever God does would last forever. Nothing can be added to it and nothing can be taken from it. And God does this that men may fear before him. So it doesn't put me in a relaxed place. What it just does is that it tells me that there is definitely something that God is up to, and it's just up to me to not really be put back by the setback or by the no that I'm getting from applying to. In fact, I've even stopped applying to opportunities, and I'm just really focused on building with the resources that we have currently. I have a background in civil engineering, and time and again I It's always very interesting when you want to start a new building project. Say, for example, you're starting Burj Khalifa, for example, you've mapped out the site you want to use, and you probably have just put up a picture of how the building is going to look like upon completion. People don't see that yet because all they are just saying is just the bare ground, and then you start digging the foundation, and because you are building something so gigantic, of the scale of Burj Khalifa, you need to bury your foundation up to 1/3 of the entire height of the structure. And all the while you are playing with the dirt, digging deep, dealing with different layers of the earth's core, people are wondering, what are these guys doing? They don't see it, they don't get it. Because what people look forward to is the final product, the aesthetically building the aesthetically pleasing tallest building in the world. That was what people are looking out for. But I've learned to understand that as a builder, whether you are building in isolation or you are building in public, what matters is that you stick to the vision that you have. And we have a very enterprising vision for artificial intelligence in Africa. I mean, time and again, it's always a pang to me when I hear of UK scrapping regulations for copyrighted materials to start getting trained with AI contents. I see what the US is doing with its president and some of its allies, in contributing massively to artificial intelligence development in their areas. And then you see what China is doing with DeepSeek. You have the OpenAI, the ChatGPTs, the Microsoft Copilots, and the likes, and Africa is just there. And you're like, oh God, when are we ever going to, get into these discussions? And I'm actually worried because time and again, when we entered the information age, all Africa did was stay back and consume. We were not building. IBM left us sometime this year, and we are still here. And Africa's young population is on course to being the largest in the world in the next couple of decades. So you find that our generation actually has a deep and serious role to play if our continent is really going to emerge. And there are a lot of statutory barriers that we all know, but I'm a solution provider, so I'm not even going to talk about problems. All I want to talk about is solutions, and I don't even just want to talk. I really want to get into providing those solutions. I strongly believe that from an engineering background, one of the founding principles I've always held on to is that engineering is all about solving problems, regardless of what scale, regardless of what discipline, regardless of the nature of the problem. I have the mindset that I've been trained to be a solution provider, and it's funny that I don't even know why I'm doing this video. And I'm going to be uploading this to YouTube unedited, and hopefully I can come back to it in another couple of years and maybe laugh at myself, give me a knock on the head, smile and pat myself on the back for a job well done. So it's been very interesting. We are building, Engineeum is the startup. The product we are building is Genome, and Genome, provides that platform for machine learning engineers from across Africa to collaborate and crowdsource AI solutions for, be it business problems, be it social problems, be it economic problems from across Africa. And that's pretty much what my life has been about the last couple of months. And it's crazy enough to remind myself that I actually left a paid role to do this, but it's been worth the while. It's been fun. I've had to work with a lot of incredible persons, a lot of incredible team members, and they encourage me, they inspire me. I have the best team members in the world, and they're some of the best guys you can ever find in software development, in machine learning in Africa. So I look forward to, sharing more of our journey, of our plight in the next couple of weeks, because we are launching before the end of this month. We are launching on the 27th of this month. So watch out for Genome.online. See ya.